It's been so long since I've done one of these videos, I've almost forgotten how to do them. It's only been, what, 2.5 years, I think, since my last one? Anyway, judging by how the polling is going so far, which is pretty evident, I already know which out of the two options is going to win, because y'all only voted on one for the most part by the time this gets put up. At the time of recording, you've exclusively all voted on only one option. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Not to worry, though, that's not a bad thing. Let me set my brightness up just a little bit more so you can actually see me. There you go. But I'm not going to put it up on YouTube when it goes up. I'm going to put it on my BitChute. There'll be a link with that, obviously. And there's a reason for that. This is what I'm talking about in my little blurb videos I'm doing on some guy on YouTube. I'm talking about persevering, setting a goal for yourself, trying to break bad habits. I don't want that up on my YouTube. And you already know by how I'm putting this what it's about. It's been sitting in my hard drive forever. I figured you guys would get some kicks out of it. You get a laugh or two, you know, for about an hour's worth of something to put on the background, mindless entertainment. But you all know how I feel about all that at this point. So, what I'm thinking of doing is using just my BitChute as a dumping ground for everything that my channel had been up until about this year. That means all of the Onion shit, all of the Daddy of 5 videos, pretty much everything that I've been doing up until this year. And then maybe even a few videos from this year. Because I want my channel to kind of reflect where I'm at in life. And I'm in a very transitory period in my life. Changing, growing. I'm just not who I was even last year. And I know that sounds so fucking cheesy to hear. Trust me, it's even cheesier to say. But you know, that's where things are at. In fact, I'm considering doing the big change and even changing the name of the channel. It'll still be, you know, the same old me, but I'm not some guy. And, you know, to be honest with you, that's the biggest problem I've always had with my shit, you know, is that the name itself is just indicative of just a non-opinion that matters, you know, to no one, you know, or just, it's just some guy. Who gives a fuck about some random guy? It's just kind of a downer to me. It's always felt like that. So, I'll be putting it up on BitChute over the next few weeks because of the fact that I'm migrating a near decade's worth of content over. All that will wind up on BitChute over the next few weeks because it's going to take me that long to do it. And yeah. So you'll have that to look forward to, I guess, if you're looking forward to that. Outside of all this, I'm working on a lot more music. I'm doing a whole lot of shit that I actually enjoy doing now because I'm not wasting my time superfluously on fucking shit that now has what it deserves coming to collect in its life. And if you know what I'm referring to in regards to all that, then, well, enjoy the lulls. I already have an idea of how it'll turn out. But, yeah, I'm working on a lot more music. I'm going to be releasing a full-length album for the Lycanthrope project that I've been putting up very soon. And yeah, I mean, you know, 10 years ago, if you'd told me that everything that I've done on that channel would have been where the majority of my time, my energy, and effort had gone into, I'd have laughed, quite frankly. I'd have been like, yeah, you're full of fucking shit, you know. But, well, look how things turned out. I guess this is what happens when they do things like in movies such as Clerks, where they have these cheesy fucking scenes where they go, yeah, it was like at a time where life was ahead of us, you know. Now I feel all fucking fogey and old now being 30, because I kind of get it. I kind of get it. But instead of being like in one of those scenes where I feel like I can't fucking move forward, I'm pushing every effort that I have into the stuff that I'm doing, and not giving a fucking rat's ass about the fact that I know there are people out there who think it's wasted effort and think that there are other things I could do, and fuck that shit, because I'm not going to sublimate my efforts and sublimate what I want to do on the opinions of a bunch of jackasses who have been doing this shit longer than I've ever held an interest in it and still went fucking nowhere. And they know who they are. You know, there's a reason that you're all on the bottom rung of the dumbest totem pole ever, and you're contented being there because you let everything else in your life drag you down like a bunch of fucking meat hooks and keep you there. Well, that's not going to be me. The only people in the world who have the ability to break themselves free of those fucking chains are themselves. Thankfully, I'm aware that excuses exist, and people like this saturate themselves in excuses, so they have about a 1 week span of getting their shit together just to have it fall the fuck apart again because of excuses. And that's how it's been, well, ever since I'd known them. And smartfully, such a word exists and it doesn't, intelligently, not sounding like too big of a retard here, kicked him the fuck out of my life. You know, I needed that the last couple days. Going up to the mountains, clearing my fucking head, sitting down, like way too fucking far above sea level, staring at this just vast expanse of just nothing but hilly mountainsides, forests as far as the eye can see, and thinking about where the fuck I can go from here. I needed that. I needed that fucking reality check. It was like the bolt cutters that busted the chains of stupid excuses and, well, you can't because, fuck because. Okay, because is fucking temporary. It is. It may not feel like it, but it is. It's fucking temporary. Well, I can't because of this and because... Well, guess what? When you're done with that because, there's always going to be another because. But the previous because is fucking done. Doesn't matter anymore. It's over with. Not even things in my immediate life am I even really referring to. I mean, this is how shit has been for me for almost 15 years. And just letting the temporary hold me the fuck back. Fuck the temporary. It's temporary for a reason. Yeah, there are permanences in your life that are going to fuck with you. And you deal with those the way that you deal with them. That's just the path out before you. But that is not the defining, delineating fucking pattern the rest of your life is going to fucking take. And you don't have to make it so. You have the power to not make it. So, all in all, shit's going up on BitChute. I've got a lot of new shit coming. I know. It is not an easy style of music to make if you want it to not sound like shit. So, I'm busting my ass doing that. And yeah. All these fucking leaves are flying off. I don't think you can see them because I got the brightness set up too much. And now I look like I'm in a fucking void. Holy shit.